Konbanwa, and welcome to the Pika Pod, Pokemon's Prime Podcast. I'm your co-host, Morris Levy, aka Professor Leafy, joined with my good co-host.
Hello, everyone. It's Jen.
So, Jen, how was your weekend? What have you been up to?
I've actually had the whole weekend off,
Nice.
which is great. Um, Saturday I was supposed to go to an outdoor event, but it was pouring rain and cold all day, so I ended up going to the mall and doing a little shopping,
Mm-hmm.
which was great. Didn't see any Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
Didn't even see a wink of it.
I am sure of it.
A lot of overpriced Pikachus.
Oh,
Like, I saw a Pikachu stuffed animal,
yeah,
like a little one,
a little plushie,
little
sure.
plushie, $34.
I mean, was there anything special with it?
He had sunglasses on his head.
And you can find it
Hot
some.
topic.
Okay. But I mean,
But
like,
it was like one of the ones that you can find at Walmart.
oh, okay. All right. Yeah, they're supposed to be like $13 probably.
Yeah.
$14 maybe at most.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sure. All right. Yeah, I know that feeling. It's like you go to FYE or Newberry Comics
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to charge eBay prices for things you can normally find,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just such a feel bad moment.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
Destin Rivals has come out,
Yes, indeed.
and GameStop
Uh-huh.
has put out its prices for Destin Rivals stuff.
Okay. I missed it.
And it's twice the price. And people are mad. It's limit one
Yeah.
and twice the price, I guess.
Good. Maybe they should. I don't know.
200 and something for a booster box, like 150 for an ETB.
No, that's crazy. No, so normally ETBs are like $60 USD MSRP.
So I
Okay.
think it was like 120.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. And then I don't think GameStop can sell booster boxes. They're not authorized.
There was some people that had lists of them and they
Okay.
had the booster box on the list. So I don't know if it's like online order only
Oh, it could be.
or
Yeah. I've never done big orders like that through GameStop. I used to do it for the Amiibo, but that was about it. Like,
mm,
all I really wanted was the Amiibo, like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
mm-hmm.
And let's see. Uh yeah, the obvious other ones.
I was looking for the Animal Crossing ones when they came out.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I know. Yeah, the Animal Crossing ones, they're hard to find, and then no one wanted them, and then they're all on clearance.
yeah.
And then when they're on clearance, they were gone because
Yep.
they're too cheap. It's hilarious. All right. Let's see.
So what do we got to talk about this
Yeah,
week?
lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. We have in TCG World,
Mm-hmm.
we had Destin Rivals come out officially everywhere on the 30th or this past Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It will be legal for tournament play on the 13th, which lines up perfectly with NAIC or North American International Championship, hosted in Louisiana this year. Again,
Or for some streamers that we know,
uh,
aka family reunion time
oh, okay.
for JW and Riley and
Oh, okay,
Andrew
yeah,
Mahone and all them and all
sure.
these competitors that they just get to meet at
The one big
the
event a
one
year.
big
Yeah,
event. And
yeah, it's true.
JW might have Andrew convinced
That would be
to
great.
play.
I know. I would love to see that.
Don't know.
Standard is not in a bad place. Like he was so I don't know, twisted about how bad standard feels right now. And it's really not though. You still have to evolve, like if you look back and you think about how good what some consider like one of the best formats,
Mhm.
Sun and Moon through Lost Thunder, like Sun and Moon base set through Lost Thunder.
Mhm.
That was the one of the best ones because you had to evolve. There were not big basics.
Mhm.
You still had to set up. There was a lot of similarities between then and now, I think.
Mhm.
And anyone who's like, "Oh, this format's awful," I think they really need to relook and reconsider how they're looking at the meta.
Mhm.
It's not just big basics or, "Oh, I knock out your big Pokemon. You you knock out, you dead." Like I heard someone talking about Pokemon when I was at Knickknacks last time. And he's like,
Mhm.
"Oh yeah, you knock out mine, I knock out yours, you knock out mine, done. I win." It's like it's not that easy. It's not just like,
Well, like, especially with any Gardevoir deck right now,
"Oh yeah, for sure.
like
Yeah, I know." There's so many different ways to win. Like you can force them into a 7 prize game. You could force them into like a 9 prize game or something if you really had to. I know.
you can just wall them up.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Just build that wall.
Yeah, exactly. Just full of walls. I don't know. Milotic, Noivern, you got the Cornerstone Ogerpon, Mimikyu, just quad Mimikyu.
Mhm.
Whatever. There's so many different options. Honestly, for NAIC, after watching what
Mhm.
I've watched this past weekend, I think there will be a lot of Marnie's Grimmsnarl
Mhm.
and Raging Bolt.
Okay.
I honestly think that please heed my words.
Mhm.
Be ready for a lot of Raging Bolt and Marnie's Grimmsnarl. I think that because
Uh-huh.
so Saturday I watched not only Bologna, Italy,
Bologna.
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 Anyways, yeah. Bologna, Italy, and in the finals it was Roaring Moon versus Gardevoir, and the Roaring Moon Ancient Box won
Mhm.
against Gardevoir, probably because of weakness and Poison Box. But I watched the final match, and it looked like it was a Poison turn 2 donk, probably, or a turn 1 donk with the poison package. Didn't really have a chance. I think he bricked too. It looked really bad. Also,
It's all about luck and skill.
it kind of is sometimes. Yeah, I know. Like some people say it's not just luck. Well, which it's not. Like I think I listened to I want to say Beach Court podcast,
Mhm.
and they talked about how most of Pokemon is not luck centered. It's all actually like skill
Oh, no,
and
no, no.
deck
There
building.
is luck in there.
You don't think it's just consistency based?
My
But it's
gosh.
it's consistency. So
It
like,
is consistency.
you could just four of everything. Uh-huh. Yeah.
How many times have I played Jesse Parker's deck at League?
Every week
It's
probably.
like every week,
Every week.
couple
Yeah.
times. I will switch
Yeah.
decks, but Jesse Parker's deck is my favorite deck. It's fast moving, all that. Have I had some off days? Yes.
Sure.
I played against Luna one time that I had a bench set up and that was it.
Okay.
She took me out and just wiped my board. Like I don't even remember how she did it, but
Yeah.
it was so fast and I'm like, what did I do?
What was it?
What did I not do?
Was it Meowscarada or
She
something?
had some sort of Meowscarada deck going on
That's
and
awesome.
I couldn't even get any move in. And then the last time that I played Jesse Parker's deck,
Yeah.
I just had the right cards in hand and I could draw the right cards
Yeah.
and it was great.
Okay. Sure.
And I tested against Jay's Lily
Oh,
deck
right.
that
Okay.
they
Yeah.
made.
Yep.
I
Yeah, it
mean,
seemed
Jay
okay.
says it was more like I knew what I was doing, but
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
I also think there was luck in it. Mm,
I suppose. I don't know. I mean, it's it's a matter of thinning the deck and then knowing what you're doing.
mhm.
There's multiple factors, I think. It's not just luck. I mean, it does factor in slightly, but how much really?
Hey, I was able to use the arms,
Iron Hands?
iron hands, and
Yep.
actually be able to use
Uh-huh.
that really powerful move where it's like,
Well, there's
if
Arm Prant.
this Pokemon that you're attacking has damage, then you take one more prize card. If you take them out with this.
Amp you very much.
Yeah!
You couldn't remember Amp you very much?
Oh, amp you very much! It
Yeah.
worked! I
Yeah.
got to take 3 prize cards. I was
Okay.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't do a whole bunch of base damage. It's like 120 base damage, right? But you can pump that with other things in the format though, which I don't think he had in his deck really. It's normally like Choice Belt, Defiance Band, Kieran, which is actually after the card came out. I think it was Twilight Masquerade.
Mm-hmm.
Um, lots of other options. Oh, Black Belt's training now. Black Belt,
Yeah.
yeah, which adds 40. You
Mm-hmm.
could you could do 160.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a lot of different ways now you could play Iron Hands if you really want to, including that Joltic box, as they call it. But it's kind of more like a turbo hands because you just turn one,
Mm-hmm.
Joltic onto the Iron Hands, and then you're all set up, ready to go. That
Mm-hmm.
it's such a beat stick silly deck. I don't see it doing really well. Someone needs to come up with a better solution, honestly. Back to what I was talking about, though.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about how, right, for NAIC, uh, Raging Bolt and Marnie's are very well positioned after seeing what we saw at Full Grip Games 6K doubleheader weekend with
Mm-hmm.
Standard and GLC. So, Standard, the Saturday event,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
it was 120 something players, I believe. And top two tables, or top two players in the finals, it was Marnie's Grimm Snarl versus Raging Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
And the Grimm Snarl pulled out the win against the Raging Bolt. And we had also the same exact result in Hong Kong, the Master Ball League. The exact same finals. We had
Mm-hmm.
Marnie's Grimm Snarl versus Raging Bolt there also. On X, I was scrolling and I saw a player called I Am Fluke or Fluke, who also had won with Marnie's Grimmsnarl with the same kind of format. They're already in the Destin Rivals format for this in Hong Kong, and it is a little bit ahead only because of it's the TPC format, which is a
Mm-hmm.
little bit ahead, just like Japan is still.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say be prepared for a lot of that kind of meta archetype decks. I
Yeah.
think there's easy to tech around it, honestly. I think you could easily put in some grass type Pokemon to hit for weakness.
Mm-hmm.
You could play Toad's Cruel EX if you really wanted to.
I heard that is
Yeah,
going to be a big card.
I can't believe that. That's crazy. After so long and it was so slept on, and they
Mm-hmm.
reprinted it in like Obsidian Flames and I want to say uh what's that? Hidden no, Shining no. What what's the other Paradox? No.
Paradox Rift?
No, it can't be. No. There's so many there's so many Shining. Oh, Paldean Fates.
Paldean.
We just watched this video of Purple Cliff, aka Jack, opening all these Shining sets, okay? And it was
Mm-hmm.
it was so confusing to me now because they're all Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, Paldean Fates, Shining Legends. It's like stop. Just stop. Yeah,
Shining.
becomes so confusing for any kind of person who's been in the game
Mhm.
long enough. It's like I don't remember what the name of that is anymore, and you get confused. Like yeah, I have a general idea of when it came out, but I don't remember Hidden Shiny Legend, Hidden Shiny Legend, Paldean Friend Shiny. I'll stop. That's the next name of the set. It'll be Shining Hidden Legend Friends in Paldea. Yeah. Anyways, so we have a awesome promo code on TCG Live currently. It is Destined Rivals 25 or Destined Rival 25. And that will get you a nice art promo since you can't craft them yourself anymore, which is really
Mm,
dumb. Really, really dumb. Please change it back, Pokemon.
I'm still against live.
Yeah, it just keeps getting worse somehow. So
Still
uh,
against
the
live.
biggest problem is you can't craft the hyper rare cards anymore,
Uh-huh.
which was a recent detraction from the game. Okay, not an
Mm-hmm.
addition. It was a detraction. And on top of that,
Mm-hmm.
which is even worse, probably, is you can't even purchase the purple gem stuff anymore over 4. So you
Okay.
go to the shop and then you click say, okay, yeah, I want to get, 4 packs of those Marnie kits
Mm-hmm.
to be able to make a deck or something. You can only
Mm-hmm.
get 4. So once
Okay.
it's sold out, quote unquote, it's
Yeah.
gone for your account. And
Okay.
you can only get 4 of the prismatic bundles. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you have, you're swimming in purple gems,
Oh,
that's it.
weird.
Just that's all you get. And that's all there'll ever be. I don't
Weird.
understand why they would do this. It used to be unlimited, and you could either choose to convert your purple gems into the
Mm-hmm.
the dust to craft stuff,
Okay.
but now you can't even do that because either they've changed the balance so like you can't actually like min max the system
Mm-hmm.
where if you have purple gems, you want dust, you can't just say, "Oh yeah, I want to make tons of dust so it can craft more stuff."
Uh-huh.
Now there's almost no point. You look at your like dust and oh, well, I'm swimming in dust. Let me craft some cool cards.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, that's right. Now you can't craft anything cool or bling out your decks because there's a limit on them, and now you have to wait.
Oh.
What's that? Half a year? More than half a year? I think it's like 3/4 of a year, if not like full calendar cycle before you can
Oh.
even craft something. Here, let me go to I'll go to something cool I can bling out. Let's see. And Zoroark. Let's see. Can I craft a thingy? Exchangeable in 16 weeks. So I can only get a blinged out Zoroark in 16 weeks. And then say I want to craft I don't know, Giovanni's something. Oh, look. Oh, cool. All my cards are backwards again. Amazing. Thank you. Wow. Wow, amazing. All my cards are backwards and I can't see a single one again. This game, man. This game. I give up. I'm off of it. I'm
Okay.
so off of it. Anyways,
Mhm.
we got some news from Pokemon. I'm so excited about this one though. We have Pokemon Presents on July 22nd.
This better be a good Pokemon
Oh yeah,
Presents.
I agree.
I was so disappointed with the last one.
Yeah, Pokemon Day, there was almost nothing announced. It wasn't very exciting.
They teased before that there was going to be a new evolution, and then nothing.
Kinda. Yeah, I know. Well, moreover, like all the swag and all the fun things didn't seem like there was anything to do really. It's not like, oh, I gotta open up Pokemon Remix. I gotta
Mm.
open up Sleep right now. I gotta, get on Pokemon Unite right now.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't feel amazing. And on top of that, it was like we got strung along for so long on Legend ZA
Mm-hmm.
without any announcement, any details, any actual release date.
Hey, we got some new stuff. No, we don't.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
some stuff. No, we don't.
it did. I know
Like,
they had like a new trailer, but the new trailer really wasn't that grand. And some other streamers were, hyper analyzing this video of the
mm-hmm.
trailer, but there really wasn't anything new to be seen. It's like, oh, is that no, it's not. Is that a
Mm-mm.
new Mega? No, it's not. And I think we've seen all we could possibly see without the game actually coming out at this point.
And then they did the Nintendo Switch Direct
Oh, right, yeah, the treehouse. Yep.
for the new Switch coming out
Yes.
in
6 days.
4 days,
Yeah,
6 days,
4 days. Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. It's
And
June 6th. I'm pretty sure.
the way that they had the trailer, they had it seemed like it was going to be out. This game was going to be out like shortly after the system came out.
Oh, for sure.
And now we get this the official release date is October 16th.
Yep. Legend ZA October 16th. So for some old heads out there, if you remember, Pokemon usually comes out every year with a new title or a franchise or some smaller spin-off around November. It's like November 10th, November 17th, around that week almost. But it's always been the time frame historically.
Oh, right on your birthday.
I know, yeah, I
Right
swear
on
it
your
is.
birthday.
I swear it was with Sword and Shield or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You're like, I want for my birthday, and I'm like, I can't get both.
Oh, I know, yeah. It was that, and like we didn't have the Switch yet at the time, so I
Yeah.
needed like the Switch also, yeah. Oh, I know. But Nintendo knows like this is a big hit for the Switch too, because like the Switch 2 is going to be out with no games, and
Except
then
for Mario.
yeah, except for like Mario Kart,
Mm-hmm.
and then Legend ZA comes out
Mm-hmm.
August, September, October, almost 3 months later,
Mm-hmm.
a full fiscal quarter after.
I don't know when the new Metroid's coming out. I don't know when the new
See
all
that
the
one?
other ones are coming out.
Yeah, that one looked good at least. I will say that. Like Metroid looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know when they're gonna release or anything, and it seemed very empty.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that tech demo, and that was the worst thing I've ever seen. Not only is it not free, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not paying for a quote unquote
Tech demo. Yeah,
game
it's a game,
that
yeah.
you just walk around the system, in and out of the system, and you literally just tell me parts of the system.
If I wanted to do that, I think I'd go to an empty strip mall or something.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, can you do that for like some sort of pet or cat or like dog or something like that? Like make it kind of like a magic school bus type
Oh,
game.
like go inside my dog?
Yeah, like go inside my cat, go inside my
Man,
dog, something.
that'd be so cool. Sign me up, Mrs. Frizzle. Ms. Frizzle? I don't know.
Miss Frizzle.
Was she ever married?
No.
Oh, okay, all right. Probably too crazy for someone. Ms. Frizzle, yeah, I know. Oh, right, they went inside Arnold, I think,
Yeah, they did.
and Arnold's like, I don't feel good. Oh boy. But yes, exactly. All right, so I have been playing some Pokemon Sleep this week,
Mm-hmm.
and it was
He's
supposed to.
been cheating, y'all.
I know
He's been cheating all week,
I'm
y'all.
cheating. I know.
All weekend, at
I
least.
I have been cheating. So I try to keep to like 10 p.m. at night
Mm.
every night, okay? And then I gotta wake up by like, let's see. Normally I wake up by 5:30 a.m. just to get to work, but I press my button at like 6:30 so I get the extra hour of sleep so I can maybe get like 100% sleep, okay? The problem with that is this is cheating, okay?
Mhm.
Because
Quote
I'm
unquote
because
cheese.
I'm not sleeping yet, or I'm still sleeping in. I know, yeah, I'm not really
The
sleeping in.
dog in the bed does not count.
Okay,
And
fine.
you in the living room drinking coffee.
Sure, yeah, yeah, I'm still waking up. Are you kidding? I'm still waking up here. It's fine. I press my button. I know. Press the sleep plus plus. Oh my gosh. But anyways, I have been playing and I have not had a single Murkrow or Honchkrow show up yet, and it's a dud. This is total dud week. I am not spending any money on Pokemon Sleep just to get a Murkrow.
What do you do? Like I know with Pocket you
Yep.
spend money, you get gold.
right?
With sleep, what do you spend money on?
So you get incenses and you get the biscuits to feed them, okay? And then
Oh.
you get like the candies, okay? So
Oh.
candies to level them up, biscuits to feed them to like track them and bring them into your your sleep
Your island?
your island. Yeah, exactly. You bring them into your Pokemon box. So
Uh,
you catch them, quote unquote, a great biscuit, a Poke biscuit, and a sleep biscuit, and then there's an ultra biscuit.
okay.
And there's a master biscuit, but that's 4,000 sleep points.
Uh-huh.
And I have about 2,500 sleep points right now. So
Oh.
I'm still saving back from my master biscuit. I used one on a Cramorant because I was so desperate for a Cramorant. I didn't have a single one. I'm like, I want Cramorant already. And I think I used one on Musharna or the Cresselia event. I cannot remember. It's been a while.
Okay.
That would have been worth it if I used it on the Cresselia, probably.
Mhm.
But yeah, anyways, I felt very let down already, and I've been using my dark type team just to try to get the Honchkrow, and it did not work very well. So thanks. I'm kidding. All right. So Jen,
Uh-huh.
Pocket, extra dimensional crisis.
I have opened a total six packs.
Uh-huh.
I was completely like in the zone to continue opening the last set,
Yeah.
to complete the last set.
Right. Yep.
I'm not much of a completionist with a lot of stuff,
Okay.
but for some reason with Pocket,
Yep.
it feels really good
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
to get a master set.
I know. I still have not completed one since Mythical Island, I think. And I still haven't.
I finished
Uh-huh.
Shining Reverie.
Okay.
What was it? The night before the newest set
That's right. Yes.
came out,
Definitely
I
yes.
was so happy.
Was that Space Time Smackdown? And it came out, yeah. I think you're right
Yeah.
though. Awesome.
Um with extra dimensional teenage crisis over here. Um
Yep.
mm, mm.
Teenage extra crisis dimensional. Right.
like whatever. Um
Existential crisis, yeah.
I've opened like 6 or 7 packs.
Okay.
I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to be grumpy about it. I did get one. I don't know how many of them there are, but I did get an immersive.
It might only be the Buzzwole. I don't know, unless there's two again. Maybe there's like a secret immersive. I haven't seen anything on like people's featured showcases yet.
Mm,
But yes, I know the Buzzwole is definitely like the one.
mm.
I mean, what did we have for Mythical Island? Just Celebi or something? Like, how many were there for?
Just celebrate.
Okay, all right. So if it was just Celebi, then let's let's say there's only Buzzwole EX
Mm-hmm.
as the immersive. But yeah, I know you're right. So we got that came out on the 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Feels really good. This
How
being
you doing with it?
a little bit better now that it's the first of the month again. So I used all my tickets and I bought all the hourglasses and the Wonder Pick ticket hourglasses.
Mm-hmm.
So I opened like 7 packs this morning. I got 2 EXs. I think it was a Lycanroc and then Tapu Koko.
Mm-hmm.
And I somehow amazingly Wonder Picked a Solgaleo this morning from the Metal type Mass Outbreak event.
Okay. That's one thing I did yesterday.
I felt really good. Yeah, I got one so far. I Wonder Picked two
Mhm.
and I missed one. I'm like, well, I guess I got one at least.
The
So,
Wonder Picks this morning were kind of broken.
how?
They shuffled and they didn't shuffle.
Oh yeah, I know for sure. Mine moved not at all,
Mm-hmm.
and then it moved again, just like over one.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, thanks, cool. Yep. Like sometimes they just never shuffle, like exactly the same spot, which is
Mm-hmm.
Possible.
I still believe that, like, if you get a Wonder Pick like that and it's 3 hourglasses,
Okay.
and if you don't get the the shiny out of it
Yeah.
or the full art out of it,
Yeah, at least that, if you don't get the EX, yeah, sure.
they should give you hourglasses back. At least 1 hourglass back or
What
something.
what if you got like the hollow foil instead of like the EX or something, like, a step down or like a consolation prize that's not so bad. I mean, yeah, you're getting like a common uncommon, but that's
Yeah.
still awful.
But, like, who goes to the Wonder Picks? People, please tell me. Who goes to the Wonder Picks
Okay.
just to get the regular cards? I don't know anyone that does that until they're, like, almost done
True.
with the set
Yeah.
and they need, like, 2 or 3 cards.
Bro, I still need Sophocles from Space Time Smackdown.
Got 'em.
I can't believe that. I'm still missing Sophocles somehow. I don't get it.
Gotta
I
open some packs.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I looked through this morning of all the cards I need. It's like Nidoking from
Mm.
Genetic Apex, which is absurd, just
Or
one
just
card.
or just go on a Discord and ask somebody who has, like, more than 1 Sophocles.
Oh, it's right. I asked on Tricky Gym this morning, see if someone has a Sophocles. Like, I gotta see if someone has it. Yeah, exactly. And then like the things you don't pull, which are crazy, from
Mhm,
this newest set, it's like I didn't have the Oranguru.
mhm.
I don't have the Beware of all things. I'm like, are you kidding? Just like
The full
one
beware?
no, just regular old Beware.
No.
And like you need some of them for the missions just so you can get more hourglasses and more
Mhm,
tickets or stuff. So I'm like, all right, if I craft one Beware, I'll finish a mission
mhm,
and that'll get me more hourglasses. So, it's a toss up. Like, is it worth it? Do I just keep saving those like pack tickets to
mhm,
to craft something you need, right?
mhm.
Or do you just like open more packs and hope you pull it and then you can save for a GX or something, which probably not worth it. I mean, EX, not
Mhm.
not GX. I'm thinking GX because it's still Sun and Moon era,
Yeah.
and the Sun and Moon era, all we had was GXs
Mhm.
and tag team GXs, which an amazing time for the card game. I think so much fun. So this being the first of the month also meant that we got a refresh of the Alolan Vulpix Premium Pass. We got the Alolan Vulpix, really awesome, beautiful artwork. It is great.
I didn't get
The
that.
frame, it like sparkles and stuff with the spinning snowflakes. With the Zorora. Have you opened the Zorora? I'm sure you have it.
No, never mind. I got it. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I it was the Ninetales from the event. I
Oh,
never
no, yeah, that
pulled it.
I don't think you played the Ninetales event enough. It was the Alola Ninetales last month, where if you do all the missions, you just
I played a lot, and I have, like, 2 of all the other ones.
I played minimum 38 matches against the computer, like solo or AI, what's that? AI like auto battles and stuff
Mhm,
because I did all the missions and I had all of the like win 20 times, right? Like I'm pretty sure I got all 20 times one
mhm,
against the computer on expert mode.
mm,
So that's a minimum of like 40 times against the computer, which is how I got my 2 or 3 maybe Alola Ninetales like full art cards,
mhm.
which was worth it to me. I love that card. It's not very good, but the artwork was great.
And you can't trade it.
Exactly. I don't know when or if or ever we'll be able to trade the promos, but yeah, you can't trade them. And I'm stuck with what, 7 Lapras EX. I got you know, I got Blastoise working on the wood shop for some reason a whole bunch. I mean, I don't get the artwork. I like it, but what the heck, man?
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
and I really don't want to craft them into gold or craft them into what special shop tickets or something. That seems so bad.
Oh, yeah.
I would never do that. It's like, well, if they ever add the trading ability for the promos, then
Mhm.
we'll all be out of them.
Mhm.
And then blinging out your deck with the bling, the what do you call it? The glitter,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
the glitter, the
Yeah, the
glitter,
glitter.
the glitter.
The glitter.
It doesn't really do it for like promos because they're all about as shiny as they can be. So what
Mhm.
are you really doing? I don't get it. Huh. Okay.
Mhm.
So we got VGC
Mhm.
in the video game category. We
Mhm.
have from June 1st to June 30th. It is going forward or going back to Regulation I, which means it is less of the mythicals or no mythicals, less legendaries. There's a lot of banned legendaries in that format. You
Ooh.
can still play. It looks like Koraidon, Miraidon. You can play the Creatures of Ruin. You can play the uh, Paradox creatures, Paradox Pokemon like Raging Bolt and Iron Thorns, and you could play Chi-Yu and stuff, but you can't play Mew, or you
Are
can't.
they legends? No.
They are legendary because you can. So here's legendary means you can only catch one per game per save file, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Mythical is obtained by a distribution or a special way of obtaining them. So you have to like get it through a trade or get it through a cherish ball or get it through a special distribution. I don't know,
Okay.
some code, maybe a
Mhm.
code or something. That's why they're quote mythical. But legendaries you can always get one of on the system
Okay.
just by playing the game.
Okay.
That's essentially the differentiation that the community has come up with for like, legendaries versus mythicals.
Mhm.
That's held true for a while ever since like Mew and Celebi, pretty much because Mew you couldn't get, normally.
Mhm.
And then Celebi, pretty much the same thing too. Let's see. So mass outbreak events on Scarlet and Violet just ended with Spinarak, Tarantula,
Mm.
and Venonat, and then
Mhm.
from June 2nd to June 4th, there will be a mass outbreak of Porygon in all areas. Yes, Porygon.
Just regular Porygon,
Regular,
not
no,
Porygon 2?
regular Porygon.
Why?
I don't get it. Does You can't tell me the number has anything to do with it. 602, 603, 604. Does it have anything to do with Porygon?
I mean, other than it's the 6th month.
What? No, that doesn't make sense. Porygon's Pokédex number is pretty high up there. Jen, what is Porygon's number?
I don't know.
Okay.
I He's not one of the 151, is he?
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Of course he is. Yeah.
He is. Okay.
137.
Oh.
All right, Porygon 137, Porygon 2 233,
Uh-huh.
Porygon Z 474.
Species virtual Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like a 3D CGI Pokemon, but see
It's
here,
3D before 3D was cool.
it is. Yeah, it's true. I know. It was so cool. Like Porygon went from being 8-bit
Uh-huh.
to like 16-bit or something, and
Uh-huh.
now he's like a whole 64-bit. Okay, like I don't know. It's pretty funny actually. He
Mm-hmm.
went from a duck to a office water duck.
Office water duck.
What would you call it? It's like a bending. He
He
ducks.
looks like a toy. He
Yeah,
looks
he's
like a toy.
yeah he's the office toy where like he ducks in the water and then he
Mm-hmm.
goes back in the water and goes back for more. Is that what it does? I know.
It's supposed to calm you
Exactly. Yeah.
and keep you calm in the workplace.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't need any of that. Apparently, apparently my coworkers don't need any of that either. It's Man, it's one of the only places I've ever worked where people just get like angry and it's okay. I'm like, wow, okay, all right, this is how it goes. Yeah.
Oh, you've never worked in a kitchen.
Apparently, I've never worked in the
You've
kitchen.
never
Yeah,
worked in a
this is
kitchen.
true. Yeah, exactly. I have not.
In a kitchen, you might hear someone go, I'm going to 86 you in a 2 second.
No, please no. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Porygon. No,
Mhm.
not too exciting, but hey, whatever. It's fine. Anything else you want to talk about tonight?
I thought my cat Bobby wanted to say hi, but apparently not.
He's not making a whole bunch of noises. I know. I
No,
don't even
not even
hear.
purr. Oh, he is purring,
He
but
is
very
purring.
little.
Okay, yeah,
Hmm.
sure.
He's my little bobcat.
Yeah, only cat I've seen or I've owned with
He's like a Japanese bobtail.
yeah, no tail, just a little stump.
Little bunny stump.
It's a curly little stump of a tail.
And he literally he's got like he's gray, but he's got a lot of the markings that look like an American bobcat. So
Sure, yeah,
I have a bobcat,
yeah, like a little
but he's
bunny.
short and stumpy. And
Kind of like
yeah, he looks like a little buddy.
yeah, a little bunny. It's where he hops like it too
He
sometimes. Yeah.
does.
Oh, I know. His tail doesn't work because he just like hops around a little bit more than normal. Yep.
um, I can't really think of anything that you haven't really talked about. The battle rival deck should be coming
Yes.
out of Steven and Marnie.
Out already, or they're not?
I see that's the part that I'm confused about because I just saw earlier today
Uh-huh.
or late yesterday that Knickknacks has them,
Yep.
and and uh it literally it was a post on Facebook that said just arrived in the stores, and I was like, okay, so they didn't come out earlier.
Yeah,
They came out right now. I looked them up earlier, and they said that there was a release date of like May 16th.
May 16th. Yeah, it does say that according to Pokemon.com. I didn't even see it though, unless everywhere is getting their products really late, which
It might be because
I don't know
Black
what's
Moon
going.
never had them. I don't think they did, and then obviously Knickknacks just got them or got a restock of them. I'm not sure.
I am very confused too. I know so for obvious reasons, apparently the Marnie's r- battle, no, rival battle decks are
Mhm.
really good right now for sure.
Yes.
The
Mm,
the demand is quite high because of the Grim Snarl
yeah,
meta archetype, and then
and
this
it's Marnie.
yeah, and it's Marnie, so you get the waifu tax, I guess, right? Which I don't like it. I know.
She's not a waifu, okay? She's a little
I know
girl.
they're like 10. I know. Yeah, exactly. But like
They're all 10.
you have the collectors who are like, "Oh, I got to have that card for some reason. Don't sleep on this card, quote unquote." And I'm like, "You got to be
They
kidding."
do that for a lot of cards right now, and it's annoying.
Oh, it is. Yeah, for sure.
Like, for Destined Rivals,
Yeah.
the amount of hits that I saw at the pre-release,
Yeah.
I'm kinda hoping that everyone sees the amount of hits that are in these packs or in these boxes, and it would deter the scalpers and be like, oh, well, if every box is going to have a hit or every other pack is going to have a hit, then it's not worth the money. And they would walk away.
Yeah.
It didn't happen like that. I kept seeing posts on Facebook today. $10 a pack, $15 a pack, $20 a pack.
That's disgusting. Jeez, yeah. I know some guy was trying to sell the blister hangers, the hanger packs for was that 5 for like $60. That's absurd amount of money for
No,
yeah. Oh, I know, definitely not. Yeah, don't fall for it. Don't buy into it. We'll have more eventually. Just don't don't fall for paying scalper prices for crazy money. Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Nope.
I mean, Steven's Metagross rival battle deck doesn't look terrible though either. It's Steven Stone. You got his featured partner Beldum
Mm-hmm.
and Metagross.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you can attach as many psychic and metal
Mm-hmm.
energy from your hands. I think could be
I'm
good.
going to sound stupid, but what generation is Steven Stone from?
I want to say fifth, like black and white. Let me look him up quickly. He's supposed to be the champion of that league. He debuted in a whole lot of trouble. Ruby and Sapphire? Really?
Hoenn region.
Wow, okay, yeah, it was that long ago.
Oh, wow.
Ruby and Sapphire.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I barely remember. Jeez, and he is the Pokemon League champion.
Mm-hmm.
You have to defeat him as like your not arch nemesis, right?
No, I don't think so.
But he's just the champion like Nemona is or
Yeah.
Geetha. I don't know. Is Geetha the champion or Nemona? No, Nemona is your rival in the game,
Yeah, Nemona's your rival.
but then in the TV show they changed it to like Nemona's like the champion somehow though or stuff.
And she helps you.
Yeah, which
I
is weird. I know instead of being your rival
The
maybe.
show is confusing the heck out of me.
It is, yeah,
Okay?
I
It
know.
is confusing
It's
the
true.
heck out of me.
The Horizons TV show is really good, but it's yeah, I know it is getting a little confusing. True.
It's definitely not one of those series where I'm like, I have to watch another episode. I have to watch another episode. It's just been one of those where it's like, oh, we haven't finished it yet. Let me finish it.
I mean, does it feel like a chore though, or is it just
Not
more
sure. Just like I you watch those shows that like you finish all your other shows that you want to watch,
sure?
and you have like a handful of shows that you're like, oh, if it's on, it's on.
Oh, the
Like I'll
backlog.
yeah, backlog.
The backlog,
It,
yes.
to me, it's like backlog. Like I rather rewatch Sun and Moon
It's amazing. Yes.
than
Bro. When they have those Sun and Moon reruns on
oh
Thursday
my gosh, the
afternoon,
reruns on Thursday that
oh
Pokemon
my
played.
god, I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I can't.
Some of the like I think we watched Sun and Moon like way too fast.
Yes, I know, right?
I don't remember half of these, okay?
They're so good.
I don't remember the
There's
episode that it was Kiawe versus Brock,
oh yeah, for sure. Yep.
and then all of a sudden they're both shirtless.
That was hilarious though.
Like what?
Brock just had a burning desire to rip off his shirt just like Kiawe always is or something.
It's the series of shirtless guys all of a sudden?
Well, yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, you got Professor Kukubi with his shirt open all the time anyways.
Mm.
God, the show is so good though. I could
I
just
love the show. Lily, I love Lily. I love all the characters.
I can go back and watch any episode anytime. I swear. Like the one with like Rowlet becoming like a Decidueye or stuff, and
Mm.
his little like costume cape and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you got the oh right, I was telling you about this. I'm like, please tell me if they show the moment when Bone Sweet is all used up like a squeezed juice berry. Okay, and it's like nothing left, and it's like squeezed up and dry, and it's like, oh, you're so tired, Bone Sweet. Oh, so sorry.
And then the one of Team Rocket,
Uh-huh.
like they get obviously the normal, they get blasted off.
Yep.
Jessie and Mimikyu end up in the town,
Okay.
and then James and Meowth end up in the woods.
Yep. Yep.
And Jessie and Mimikyu,
Uh-huh.
she helps him. Like she fixes his little outfit because it
Oh, okay. Yes.
ripped,
Right. Yep.
and she chases the Murkrows away because they try to steal his little outfit.
Okay.
And he realizes that she just wants to be like partners with him.
Yeah.
And then he starts listening to her. And I'm like, Okay, now I want to mimic you.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
They're not as bad
Yeah.
as you think.
Sure.
I can deal with if the thing would help me out.
Yeah. Sure, I suppose. I don't know.
And Jesse and James
Yeah.
is the most anti bad guys out of all the bad guys
Yeah. Oh, I know.
ever.
They're so
How many times in the series alone, just all the series, did Jesse and James turn around and or Meowth turn around and end up helping Ash or one of the other characters or one of their Pokemon or something like that, or falling in love with one of their Pokemon or something.
quite a few, I think. Yeah. You don't notice it as much maybe, but
Mhm.
they end up like either working with the twerps or they end up helping out the twerps in some way because they're 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 too stuck in their ways or something. There's like, oh, he's hurt. Oh, I gotta go do something, and then Meowth fights with like honor, so he's like defending a Pokemon that doesn't have help. Like he's like, oh, I like this Jigglypuff. I gotta help out this Jigglypuff or something. I swear.
And he translates for them like all the time because he's the only talking Pokemon.
Yep, true.
Like they are the most anti bad guys of all bad guys
Well,
in the
yeah.
Pokemon series. Like
Well, even their whole speech is all backwards, anyways. Too. You
yeah,
listen.
in every series it
You listen
changes.
you listen to the correct Butch and Cassidy one, and it's
Mhm.
very different. And then you listen to the Team Rocket one, and they're so twisted up or like so forgetful of how the
Mhm.
motto goes, I guess.
Mhm.
Like they completely forgot.
And
Oh,
the other thing about Sun and Moon
yep,
that I totally forgot about was Sun and Moon was the series that they like experimented with the different art styles
yes,
of their faces, of the actions,
yep.
the baseball episode.
Oh, that was so good. Oh my god, so good. Exactly. It's like watching a pure anime. Like you can see like the full
Yeah.
liberty of the art style.
Mhm.
And across all different kind of genre of anime, you really see it come out in the Sun and Moon series where the facial expressions are so much more animated,
Mhm.
as in like, showing the actual true expression and desires of
Mhm.
the
And they
character.
changed the art style on the faces
Yeah,
all the time.
crazy. I love it. I love it. I absolutely
Mhm.
love it. It's unlike any other Pokemon TV
Like
show.
the original of the original, like the original
Sure, yeah.
series, like the OG series, like
Kanto, yeah,
that's gonna
the
be everyone's favorite. But because of the translation loss
yeah.
and like some episodes that got like not translated to English, never aired in English,
Well, there are like
I feel like we lost a lot of the story because of it.
could be. I mean, so we were watching Super Duper Danny, and she said like 2 episodes from the original series got banned, pretty much.
Mhm.
One with Meowth and Guns,
Yep.
and one with James in a bikini.
Mhm.
And we'll stop there. But
Mhm.
uh, apparently, I don't know. I don't think a whole bunch got lost. Essentially, you have the Orange Islands, and you have the
Mhm.
original Kanto adventures. But
Mhm. And then the part where they were talking about rice cakes
yeah, sorry, the
and they
donuts.
translated it to jelly donuts for some reason.
Even though they're true onigiri, which are very simple, is just rice cakes and usually seaweed. And
Mhm.
sometimes on the inside it'll be like a pork bao bun, so you get
Mhm.
like a little bit of like pork or red bean paste.
Mhm.
So normally like the red bean paste is that filler, and it's kind of sweet, kind of like zesty almost in some ways.
And she mentioned the one where it's like it was rolling down a hill and in English they changed it to a giant sandwich rolling down a hill.
Right? Yes, I saw. It was Ash holding a giant onigiri, but it was a giant
It
Subway.
was Arvin before even they knew that they were gonna make Arvin.
Yeah, he was eating a giant Subway sub sandwich. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Subway sub sandwiches for Arvin. Speaking of that, they got a card finale, Arvin sandwich.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? It's like what's that? Heal 100 damage if it's a Arvin's card, heal
Mhm.
30 if it's any other Pokemon.
I mean, it's a great card if you want to make an Arvin deck, but I don't
Sure.
feel like they put enough Arvin cards in the series, the
The set?
Destined Rivals set.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
It's great. Like it was definitely Team Rocket.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no question about it. Like half the set is all Team Rocket. I've pulled so minimal amount of cards of Cynthia, Marnie, Steven. Wow. So many.
Arvin.
Arvin, yeah, duh, of course, yes,
Hmm.
right. I have a handful of Arvin, and I think we pulled what, two Arvin's Mabostiff,
Yeah.
like the full art one, not the good one, but
Yeah.
I was like, why do I have two or three now? This is crazy.
Mm.
I was lucky to have one Ethan's Ho-Oh, the
Hmm.
regular art, but all in all, we have like three Persians, I think,
Yep.
and we got like two
Hmm.
Electivire. Yeah, not
I'm still looking for that meow, that full art meow.
that one's super cute. Yes, you're right.
The art style of him in the front and Giovanni in the back, just on his chair, just watching his meow. Mm.
Wait, wait. I thought we were gonna try to test this theory. We were gonna say, "Oh yeah, that card looks so ugly." No. Oh
Ah.
yeah, don't buy that card. No, that's an awful
It's
card.
it's an awful card. It's too cutesy.
Yep.
It doesn't look great in a deck if you want to bling out a deck.
Yep. No one should buy it. You should let me buy it for you.
You should just give me all of them that you pull.
Yep. You don't want it. Trust me. Trust me. I'm an expert. You don't want that card.
Those Misty full art cards are also horrible.
Yep. Yep.
They're not that great of art.
Especially the one with Misty laying on the Lapras or swimming with the Psyduck, okay? Like, you don't need that.
It's just all muted
Yeah.
out and just not. It's not cool. You don't want these in your collection.
This is purely a thought experiment, okay? So Jen and I were talking. It's like maybe the hype is just like based on like people's demand for our demand. So it's like, well, what if people just downplayed it and like people aren't interested in this card? So like what happens if someone does downplay a card and say, "Oh, it looks awful, it's terrible." You're like, will that actually fluctuate and then will that change the market?
Hmm.
I don't know. But it's a nice idea or it's a nice thought experiment, I
So,
think.
when y'all go into stores or when you stream yourself opening packs,
Uh-huh.
and if you get a full art, don't get excited.
Yeah, I know.
Just go, oh, okay, cool, and just put it down and see if people go crazy for it.
I know, right?
If it like hypes up the price, or people just on like TCG player are like, oh crap, nobody wants this card. I'm just gonna put it at $5. Like, 'cause I will buy it at $5.
I mean, I want to see what would happen if like just people see it though, not even
Mhm,
not even see a price or something, just downplay it and see what happens, or
mhm.
I'm curious of what does actually happen.
And for the final thought, I don't know if you want to do this. It's a Psyduck sighing corner or what.
We could.
Um, TCG player. It being on strike,
Yep.
it not working, it not paying its employees a livable wage. So the reason
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't
I
know
don't
half
know
of that. Yeah.
if you know. So one full location of TCG player
Hmm.
They let go the entire office.
That's messed up.
They fired the entire office. And so the other locations, the other office locations, I think there's like 3 or 4 other office locations, the employees are going on strike.
Okay.
So if your TCG Player app
Mm-hmm.
is acting horrible, it's because these people are on strike. They don't want to lose their job. They want a livable wage. They want to be treated fairly. And I fully believe that they should be getting a livable wage and being treated fairly because these people do all the stuff in the background
Yeah,
to keep this site, this app running for you to be able to get your cards in a timely fashion
sure,
for all the the analytics in the background, all that. If
sure.
you didn't have this, y'all, we would be stuck with eBay
Oh.
or another app that's not great.
Well, Troll and Toad was awful. Let me tell you what, Troll and Toad just made their own prices, and it's like, well, that's what you got.
Yeah, and that's what happens in the background. This is what these people are doing on TCG Player to
Mm-hmm.
make this a workable app and a good app that people are buying a massive amount of cards from Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh to Magic to stores are using it.
Flesh and Blood, even. Yeah,
Flesh and Blood.
yeah, exactly.
Mm,
I mean, two things I want to say with that. So, like,
mhm,
I'm all for supporting your local game store
Yep.
for sure. I always go there first if I can, but
Mhm,
not many of my local game stores sell Pokemon singles
mhm.
or Flesh and Blood singles for that
But a
matter.
lot of these local stores also have a TCG
You're
Player
right, they do.
store
Right,
online.
probably for Magic.
Magic,
Yeah, or
Pokemon.
some other things. Yep, you're right for sure. Yeah, so that's a big facet of it
Mm,
for sure. The other thing too is that TCG Player has this TCG Direct app or Direct TCG Player Direct, where it's a subscription-based service. You pay an extra premium for it. You have to pay like $6 for shipping instead of, or you can buy over $50 of product or something and get it shipped free. But I never spend that much actually, believe it or not, in one go in one whack.
mm,
The TCG Direct stuff also like ships directly from them.
mm.
So just don't put in an order directly through them for now or something,
Yeah,
because it won't ship until who knows when.
yeah.
Um, but that's where it's at.
Mhm,
It's a big part of the community for sure, and
mhm,
take it with a grain of salt. There's other places out there right now. You got places like Full Grip Games. You got places, local game store XYZ.
mhm,
Plenty of places also sell on TCG Player
mhm,
or their own site, Crystal Commerce or whatever it might be for their vending site. Maybe it works, maybe not. I don't know.
mm. But everyone should get a livable wage. Everyone should be
Yes,
able to pay their bills.
I agree.
Everyone should be able to go to a job that they love.
Hmm.
And I would assume that these people that work at TCG Player in these offices, they love what they do. They love going to work. And at one point they had all their eggs in one basket for TCG Player, and they would do anything for this company, and they shouted their name from the rooftop
Probably, yeah.
of this company, and they loved telling their friends and their family that they worked for this company, and everyone should have that for their job. And I hope that they get what they deserve, and I hope they get a livable wage, and maybe the people from the office that all got let go get brought back, or they get severance or something.
Yeah. Oh, I
that
know.
is equal enough for them to be able to get back on their feet and have a job that they love again.
I agree for sure, wholeheartedly.
Mm,
It's the American dream. Getting paid a reasonable wage.
mhm,
Living your life and pursuit of happiness. That's
mhm,
that's what it's all about. And on that, I think we should call it a night, Jen.
mhm.
Any parting thoughts, shout outs?
Shout out to Black Moon Games for keeping Dustin Rivals on the shelf, and
Heck yeah.
uh shout out to Knickknacks for hosting their last pre-release that Morris here went
That
to,
was super fun.
and
Yep.
he enjoyed,
Yeah, yeah. Of course.
and that he bought way too much stuff
That
from,
wasn't that much. All
but
right. Fine. I got some accessories, okay? I wasn't
accessories, and for the June um
Yes, the mid-year celebration.
year celebration
Yep.
month long thing that we're doing for League this month.
Yep. Kids will be super excited. I will tell you more about it in next episode for sure. This week,
Mhm,
we're having the Little Cup, which is 60 HP or less Pokemon. And all cards with a denying a prize card are
mhm,
banned. So Legacy Energy, you got Lily's Pearl banned, you got uh what, what else is oh Black Market Prism Star banned.
mm,
But that's about it. Like they can play anything they want in expanded. So make it really big. Heroes Cape.
mhm,
They could play one ace spec. Like I said, but not as long as it's not the Life Dew or Legacy Energy is perfectly fine. Which that fixes the math and
okay.
it doesn't let them like cheat the
Mhm.
prize card trade. That's
Just
all. Yeah.
everyone find one Pokemon that is 60 HP or less, and then just put 50 of them in the deck,
No, you can't do that. What are you doing?
and then 10 energy.
Four no. No, here's the plan, okay? Four Badoo.
For
Four
Badoo.
Badoo, yeah. One Hero's Cape, okay?
Uh-huh.
Uh, four Turo, four Penny, four Night Stretcher, okay? Four Revives, four Revitalizer, and yeah, like no energy, just lots of switch, and I don't know. I was thinking about it. Something really janky. That'd be hilarious. All
Just
right.
have fun with it if you come.
Yep. That's what it's all about. I
Mhm.
want I want everyone to have fun. So I've already built two decks so far. I got my Joltik and Pikachu box, all 60 HP, and then I have
Mhm.
the Clefairy, the Moonwatching Party.
Ah.
And Luna actually beat me to this idea. It was insanely good. Oh my gosh. I can see her doing really well at this event, I think. We'll see. All right. So you can find us on the Pikapod at X, Blue Sky, YouTube, Facebook,
Linktree.
Linktree, Pikapod, the Pikapod,
Mhm.
or the dot Pika dot pod.
Mhm.
All right. Signing off.
No night, sleep tight. Think of Joltik tonight?
Sure.